Ladies, tired of the hookup culture? Check out these truths to live by when it comes to dealing with the hookup culture. For starters, you can help yourself and your fellow sisters put an end to the hookup culture by not participating in it. Just say no. Or sure, we can hook up. What are you doing next year? Seriously, men are only acting like animals because you're not keeping them in their cages, obeying your commands. It's the darn truth. Damn that sexual revolution. Well, now that you have all this freedom to sleep around like a man, how's it working for you? Statistics show that more women than men get depressed after a fast one-night fling versus guys. Guys smile, girls frown. Why is that? Don't participate in it. So, what if they call you a prude? Many people are. Ask adults, and they'll say that they've abstained from having sex to protect their emotions, their hearts, their bodies, and their bank accounts for years. Prude really means I'm preserving my body for someone I love. That's not rude. It's just my attitude. Get it, in there? Preserving, PR. It's not rude, ood. That's just my attitude, prude. I'm preserving my body for someone I love. That's not rude. It's just my attitude. End of story. Next. Put a man in his place, on the spot. If he calls you the next day, wanting to spend time with you, hey, great. I bet he will, even after you said no. In fact, maybe 80, 90% will. Why? Because you gave him a challenge. He can't back down. He wants to know why you won't sleep with him. If you'll engage in the conversation, perhaps. Otherwise, if you caved and went to bed with him that first night, what are the chances he'll call you back the next day? 10%? So say no and have a greater percentage chance of him calling you the next day, or say yes and go to bed and have a 10% or less chance of him calling you the next day. Which do you prefer? What's done is done. That is, if you had hookup sex. Not to worry. Hopefully you're safe, still in good health, and not pregnant. Oh, I bet you won't do that again. I hope not. Secretly, he feels just as creepy, and his guilty conscience is kind of talking to him as well. He kind of wishes he hadn't pushed you, kind of, sort of, the next day. Because when he did do the pushing, was he under the influence? Was he drunk? Were you drunk? Come on, man, that's not a good recipe for anything. Don't look back, look forward. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Learn from this hookup mistake, or learn from the mistakes of other people going through hookup regret. Yeah, learn from 100 other people who had regrets with hooking up, so you don't do it. Grow wiser and sharper. You're allowed to want more than just a quick fling or one-night stand. You're allowed to have, what's that R word? Oh yeah, relationship. Either follow up or ask the nicest guy at the party who saw what happened. Give him the chance to treat you right, and in front of the dude who did you wrong. Yeah, you see that guy over there? He asked me to sleep with him, and I don't want to, and he was really mean to me. You seem pretty nice. You want to go out tomorrow for coffee or something? Oh, really? Great. Okay. Hey, bye. See ya over there. Yeah, you don't get any. Sheesh. What's this world coming to? If someone calls you for another roll in the hay, you can say, hold on. And set the phone down for him to listen to dead air while you go blow dry your hair or run the vacuum cleaner. That should send a firm signal not to call you ever again. Also, just because you had your heart broken doesn't mean there isn't a guy out there right around the corner ready to pick you up and treat you right. He's out there. What's more, it's okay to have values, morals, and to live your life by them. Tough if some guy doesn't get it. He probably doesn't get a lot of things. Not the kind of guy you want in your life. What's that word? B-Y-E. Oh yeah, bye. See your doctor immediately after having sex of any kind with a total stranger. Make sure you're clean as a whistle and free of any diseases the other person might carry. Who knows who you slept with? Yikes. You owe yourself that important checkup. Then get another checkup 6 months later to be sure about the results. How'd you do? Clean bill of health? Great. Now, stay that way. Don't have sex with any more strangers. Your life, your health, your body, your future, your career, everything involved, your future babies are all on the line. Don't throw your life away for any more one-night flings. No. Never let anyone tell you what to do, who to be, or where you want to go in your life. It's no one's business except yours. They don't own you. If they keep giving you problems, what I say is I invoice people who bother me. Yeah, I charge them. Maybe just $20, $50, $100 just for talking to me or wasting my time. I say, do you have a credit card? Oh, you do? Great. Do you have Venmo? Okay, great. I'm going to give you my Venmo. You owe me $50 for pissing me off or wasting my time. I want that money now, or, make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. I don't want to see you. People run from people or companies that they want to avoid paying money to. Forget about restraining orders and no, just invoice them, charge them money. I got a whole thing about that. Charging people money 1, 2, 3 months in a row, present an invoice to them, they don't pay, take them to small claims, they don't show, you get a default judgment on them. You give that judgment to a collection agency or 2 or 3. And then the collection agencies mess with their credit, calling them. Talk about, don't bug me. I'm going to get the agencies after you. Yeah. Whew. Loving someone should never leave you feeling empty or alone like hookup sex can do. If you have those feelings, leave the relationship pronto and don't look back. If you're feeling empty and alone in a relationship, get out of there. You're not selfish for leaving a dead-end, abusive relationship. Instead, you're a brainiac and super smart. Way to go. Good job. Hit the road if that guy is a loser. Or the reverse is true too. Guys, run if she's a crazy. Time to celebrate. Ladies, call your girlfriends and have a I just dumped a loser party. Guys, I don't have to tell you to party if you leave a BITCH. Yeah, no. Anyhow, just celebrate your escape. That's what I'm talking about. Celebrate. If you sense something is wrong, chances are they probably are. And you should do something about it immediately. Do not hesitate. Address it, resolve it, or run. Get out of there. You've got the right to block numbers from the caller or someone who texts you that you don't want to hear from. You could create an automatic email or text message to the effect that says, your message was not sent. There was a technical corruption that prevented your message from going through. Your phone is now blocked for 24 hours from sending messages to this number. It's also being recorded for all the right purposes. That should cause someone to wonder what's up. Just make up your own language, whatever you want to say, but do it in all caps. We don't want those people bothering you anymore. Another great tip is to give his phone number, and this is for the ladies. Give his phone number to a guy you trust, like a brother, uncle, father. When the loser hears another guy's voice, it should discourage future communications. I've made a few calls like that in my lifetime on behalf of women who couldn't stop a guy who was harassing her. Works like a charm. I call him up. I say, hi, I'm calling on behalf of Susan. Yeah, you've called her a few times, and I'm just telling you, man to man, we only get 3 shots at trying to win a gal our way. After the 3rd try or attempt, we're starting to look like a stalker. We're starting to look like a fool, an idiot. And you're going to have to turn in your man card because you're not no man if you're that desperate trying to get, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we usually wind up having a good conversation, or sometimes we don't. And again, this is all the more reason why she doesn't want to talk to you. You're a fanatic. So stop calling her. And besides, I have your phone number too. And I'm turning it over to the police for harassment. It just sends a signal that you're not alone in this fight to try to get this weasel off your back, that you've actually got some backup. If you're not treated with respect from the get-go, let go. and get away from that person. They don't deserve you. All bad feelings and experiences eventually fade. Keep your eye on the future and what you want to do with your life. Buckle down and devote time to your passion, your education, your job, until all you can think about is victory and crossing the line of success in your life. That ought to attract some new great people into it. Successful people, like hanging around other successful people, like you. So when the chips get you down, and you're not feeling great, just pour yourself into your work. Work faster, work harder, keep kicking, keep paddling, until you've actually gained some new kind of ground and some success in your life and your career. And then before you know it, you're meeting new people because they're impressed with you. Well, now you got a new echelon of people, a new caliber of folks to intermingle with. And before you know it, you're off to the races again with someone new that hopefully is so much better. In fact, I've had this conversation with women where after talking to me, they look at their own lives and they say, Bart, after talking to you and learning about all your books and all the stuff you do and all the stuff you know, technically, intellectually, well-read, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to toot my own horn. The point is, they say, I'm going to start looking for a higher level man than those who are kind of circling around me in my neighborhood, in my vicinity, in my social circles. And that's really what it's about. We're all born into some kind of social circle where we have access to 1, 10, 20, 50. That's kind of a lot. Guys or gals. But that's in relation to where you are in your life. Imagine if you had $1 million and you were circulating amongst those with tremendous amounts of money, who had tremendous amounts of responsibility, and they took their lives and their careers and their management of such money very seriously. Everyone makes mistakes, but those people at that level, they really try to avoid the mistakes. They can afford the Uber home, and they're wise to take it when they've been drinking. Otherwise, someone with little savings, no future, they don't really care about their life per se, so they take chances. Well, those chances have consequences. We want to pray for those people, and we want to get away from those people. We pray for them. We hope victory for them and learning, but not on our watch, not on our time, not on our dime. No, sorry. Bye-bye. You're allowed to forgive, and best of all, forget whatever happened to you that you wished had never happened. Forgive whoever's involved that did you wrong. Forgive them and wish them well, if appropriate, and hope that they learn from their mistakes, such as, hitting a patch of black ice on a highway going 45, spinning out of control and wrecking their car. Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry for the harm I've caused people. That's what you want them to think. Thank you for giving me a second chance to live. I cross my heart, I will be good to people. Look, we can hope that they have these revelations about their dirty past, but by pushing them away, you got to focus on you. So we forgive and then we forget. We purge those times that we don't feel good about ourselves. We just purge them. Okay, yeah. I did it. I was wrong. I learned. I won't do it again. Okay. Live, learn, forgive, and forget. Now, onward and upward. That's where I'm going. Because we all make mistakes. We're human beings. We suck. We just do. Oh my gosh. Okay. No is your favorite word. No. And you use it whenever it serves you best. No negotiations. No is your favorite word. I'll wait is your favorite phrase. I'll wait is your favorite phrase, which you use a lot when dating men. Now, I'll wait. Let's wait. We can wait. Okay, good. Great is your response when these men say that they'll wait too in order to get to know you. Great. That's your response for good men. But then there's bye. Bye-bye is another favorite one word or phrase to answer those guys who aren't willing to wait. So we've got no as your favorite word to protect you and your heart. your life, your body, your bank account? No. I'll wait is your favorite phrase when you meet someone who you'd like to get to know. Hey, let's wait. I really want to get to know you. Great is your response when these men say, you know what, you're right. What's the rush? Let's get to know each other. Great. Or bye is your favorite word too, because that answers the guys who aren't willing to wait. So there are so many other tips and tactics and approaches, do's and don'ts, I'm sure that you can imagine when it comes to the hookup culture, ladies. But I hope some of these truths, some of these outlooks that I gave you can help you navigate those shark-infested waters, the jungle of wild animals in the hookup culture. Say no, don't do it. I'll wait. Great. If not, goodbye. See ya. Forgive yourself and forget. Move on. Find a better circle of people to hang out in. The current circle maybe just is polluted and you don't want to be there anymore. Quietly make your exit. Don't tell people where you're going or what you're doing. Just disappear. And you could always postpone and put off someone's advance, someone's request. Hey, do you wanna? Hey, do you wanna? I'll tell you what, that sounds great. Give me a minute. I gotta go to the ladies' room and then I'm never coming back. Bye, see ya. Whatever. Dodge, avoid, delay. Yeah. Anyhow, I hope this was helpful and I'm praying for you.